We are coming to you live from Auburndale High School as tonight Zaleski Sports brings you high school football as the Assumption Royals take on the home team and homecoming foe, the Auburndale Eagles. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Anderson here, joined by the maestro of the modulator, Mr. Braden Bullis, bringing you tonight's game. Today's pregame is brought to you by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Let's take a look at these two teams. The Royals come into this match at 2-5, 2-3 in the Marywood CWC. Head coached by Jeff Sullivan. Last week took it on the chin at home, 30-6 versus Pittsville. Not sure what their last game is going to be, as that was originally scheduled to be Rosholt, but they are playing 8-man this year. Braxton Steinert leads the passing for the Royals, 13-30 for 167 yards and a touchdown. Leading rusher for Assumption is Wiley Cornwell, 95 carries for 498 yards and 4 touchdowns on the season. Leading receiver for Assumption, Camden Martin, 8 catches, 120 yards and 1 touchdown. And Wiley Cornwell is the leader in tackles with 55. Cough is still there, getting better. Auburndale Eagles, head coached by Jay Anderson, come into this at 6-1 overall. Their only loss to Edgar, and 4-1 in the conference. Again, the only loss to Edgar, who is undefeated and ranked very high in D6. In fact, they're ranked 1. We'll talk about that in a minute. Their last game they played here versus Abbotsford and took Abbotsford to the woodshed, 42-0. They finish up their regular season next Friday at Iola, Scandinavia. Peyton Weinfurter, the leader in passing, he's 38-57 for 449 yards and 6 touchdowns. Ray Teska is the leading receiver, 20 catches for 211 yards and a touchdown. The leading rusher, Nathan Van Wy, 94 carries for 757 yards, a chance to get 1,000 yet this season. And leading in tackles is Russell Teska with 43 on the season. Quick look at the Marywood CWC Conference. Pardon me. Edgar, 8-0 on the season, 5-0 in the conference. Auburndale in second, 6-1 overall, 4-1. Abbotsford, despite being taken to the woodshed last week, is in third place. They're 5-2 overall and 4-1. Assumption 2-5, 2-3. Pittsville, same record, 2-5, 2-3. Pacelli is at 3-5 and 2-4. Iola Scandinavia wraps up the Marywood Conference at 2-5 and 1-4 on the season. Other games tonight in the Marywood CWC. Iola Scandinavia is at Pittsville, and Abbotsford took the long trip down to Kenosha to take on Kenosha St. Joseph. This is the last week also for 8-man football, as tomorrow they will be announcing the playoffs for 8-man football, which will begin next week already. They've expanded the playoffs for 8-man football from 8 to 16 teams. More on that later. This has been the pregame show brought to you by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Be back after a message from them. After this, you're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that look for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff, because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Thorpe Field here at Auburndale High School for tonight's football game featuring the Assumption Royals versus the Auburndale Eagles. Now at this time, I ask you to please bring your attention to midfield as the Auburndale Fire Department, along with our Veterans of Foreign Wars, present our national ensign. Our national colors can be seen on the American flag, red, white, and blue. Red is the symbol of valor and bravery. White symbolizes purity and innocence. Blue signifies vigilance and perseverance and justice. Now, if you're not already and you are able, we ask you to please stand. Please remove your hats. Please place your right hand over your heart. Veterans of our United States Armed Forces, you may salute as the Auburndale High School Pep Band plays our national anthem. Please remain standing until the colors have left the field. Once again, we say thank you to our first responders and fire and rescue team and our veterans. We are grateful. Now, ladies and gentlemen, a reminder from the WIAA, good sportsmanship is expected from players and fans alike. Please root your team on in a positive manner. Let the players play, let the coaches coach, let the officials do their job, and let's have a great game from everyone this evening. We also want to say a special welcome home. Welcome back to our alum who are back here for this homecoming weekend. It's great to see you again. Now, let's meet tonight's participants. First, for the visitors, they are a group that has been working hard together, sweating together, toiling together, going through a lot of tough stuff together, and they are a team, they are a family. Please welcome to the field the Assumption Royals football team. Assumption is coached by assistants Joe Rails, Jake Sullivan, George Baglione, and Jordan Rondor, head coach Jeff Sullivan. And now for the Auburndale Eagles, tonight we meet our starting offense. Number 1, Peyton Weinfurter. Number 3, Nathan Van Wyde. Number 4, Raymond Teska. Number 8, William Akins. Number 20, Trevor Trowbridge. Number 21, Joshua Lundgren. Number 55, Kobe Nagel. Number 60, Tevin Bauer. Number 64, Logan Nagel. Number 70, Dawson Baird. And number 72, Jay Kearns. Auburndale is coached by assistants Brandon Roberson, Cooper Weinfurter, Chad Weinfurter, Fletcher Rabbit, Matt Sievers.
Heard the starting lineups and the national anthem. Tonight's starting lineups brought to you by McDonald's of Marshfield. The Royals being introduced as a team. And the starting lineups for Auburndale: Peyton Weinfurter, Nathan Van Wy, Ray Teska, William Akins, Trevor Trowbridge, Joshua Lundgren, Kobe Nagel, Tevin Bauer, Logan Nagel, Dawson Baird, and Jay Kearns.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, a round of
Again,
applause for
the
Auburndale
starting
Tech
lineups
band.
brought to you by McDonald's
You
of
will
Marshfield.
get to see and hear more of them and their extended group at halftime.
We'll have an extended halftime here since it is homecoming.
Auburndale
Bring you
will be
Hard
kicking off to
Knocks.
start the game. Assumption receiving.
The Royals in their white traveling
Receiver for the
jerseys
Royals.
with the white pants, white tops, blue numbers, blue helmets, and pink socks. Auburndale on your left. Pardon me. They are in their blue home jerseys with the white pants with the blue stripe, white numbers, white helmets. Kicking off, Devin Cherney. And we are underway here from Auburndale. And that ball scoots away from Camden Martin. He picks it up, but he's going to be deep in his own territory.
Camden Martin gathers the ball on the 5-yard line. Brought down by Auburndale's Jack Zenner.
And they're going to spot the ball at the 10.
Call it 5 yards on that return. Assumption will have it first and 10.
First and 10 for Assumption. Just underway here from Auburndale. Joe Anderson joined on production by Braden Bullis. Hope you're comfortable sitting in the recliner and enjoying this broadcast amongst several on the network tonight for Zaleski Sports. First play off the left-right side. Picked up about
Wiley Cornwell on the
Cornwell, the ball carrier.
About 4 yards. Second down now for the Royals.
2nd and 6. Assumption takes their time. Their best defense is an offense that just hangs on to the ball as long as they can. They did that against Edgar. Handoff up the middle again to Cornwell. And Wiley will
Cornwell again, the ball carrier.
get a lot of carries.
Logan Nagel, the initial defender on that tackle.
He picked up one. It's going to be
Being a
3rd and
couple on the
5.
play, 3rd down and 5 now.
Be sure to check out boundwisconsin.com for scores, standings, stats, and written content throughout the week. I get my stats from www.boundwisconsin.com, and you can too. 3rd and 5 for the Royals at the 15 of Assumption. Braxton Steinert takes a snap, pitch, and fumble! Picked up by Auburndale, and he's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Auburndale. Pitch to the running back, who had a defender on him immediately, and a fumble on the play. Believe it was Tevin Bauer on the recovery and the touchdown.
Bauer on the touchdown. Tevin Bauer, number 60.
Cherney on for the extra point attempt.
Cherney for the extra point kick, and it's up, and it is good. And just like that, it's 7-0 Auburndale. That was a ServPro
Early on in the first quarter here.
touchdown. Call
Assumption.
ServPro for the number one choice in cleanup and restoration. ServPro like it never even happened. We'll back after this. You're watching high school football in Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Back here in Auburndale, beautiful night for football.
Set to kick off.
Cherney to kick off again for Assumption. They lead 7-0. Squibb kick on the ground. It's going to be picked up by one of the upmen, and he just hits the deck. Alex Zerflew
Rolling kickoff and takes
decided that he was not going to take any chances.
at the 30-yard line of the Royals, where they will have it 1st and 10.
Well, better field position than they did on their first time they had the ball. They started out at their own 10. Third play they ran, they fumbled, and Tevin Bauer scooted in 10 yards for the touchdown on the fumble recovery return. Royals come up to the line. Braxton Steinert, quarterback, under center. Handoff. Oh my gosh, not another one.
Fumble on
Yes!
carry.
Fumble.
Cornwell, the ball carrier. Recovered by Trevor Trowbridge.
Trevor Trowbridge.
Auburndale will have it 1st and 10 at Assumption's 35-yard line. Correction, call that the 37.
Not a good start if you're a Royals fan. Auburndale will sit up on offense. Wide out 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Weinfurter in shotgun looks. He's going to throw to the right, and he's got a completion and a touchdown. Ray Teska pulled it in.
Teska for the 37-yard touchdown pass.
Extra point kick coming up. And it's good. That's another ServPro touchdown. Call ServPro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. ServPro, like it never even happened. Not even 2 minutes into the game, and it's 14-0 Auburndale. Back after this, you're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Wirtz & Company of Wisconsin Rapids is ready to construct your dreams. Wirtz & Company will give you peace of mind with that much-needed roof repair. Have a remodel dream for what used to be your favorite room in the house? Living area, kitchen, bath, bedroom. If you can dream it, Wirtz & Company will make it come true. Wirtz & Company will also build your next home. Wirtz & Company of Wisconsin Rapids, 715-213-1281, and Wirtz & Company on Facebook.
Thanks to our game day sponsors, Westside Auto Body in Auburndale, Sweats Country Market, let's try that again, Sweats Country Corner Mart in Blanker, and Helped Well Drilling in Auburndale.
Camden Martin back feature C.
Not even 2 minutes in, and it's 14-0 Auburndale. Another kick for Cherney. And a fairly good return this time for the lads from the Royals. He's still on his feet. Takes it up nearly to the 40.
On the return.
So a good return for Camden Martin. Let's see if Assumption can hang on to the ball. 2 fumbles have led to 2 scores. 1 scoop and score, and 1 turnover and a 37-yard pass from Weinfurter to Teska.
First and 10 for the Royals at their own 39-yard line.
We are 2 minutes and 1 second in to this matchup. Handoff to Cornwell. Little to no yardage. He's got a yard. We'll give him one.
Braxton Steiner, the quarterback.
C&D Auto Body and Repair and Sales is your complete auto body repair shop. They provide free estimates and guarantee complete satisfaction. They'll work with your insurance company to make it easy for you to do windshield glass installation too. Contact Chad and Dan at C&D Auto today on County Trunk E in Arpin. Wide out to left and right. Cornwell in the backfield behind Steinert. Motion. Steinert hands off to Cornwell. Cornwell gets a couple.
Wiley Cornwell takes the handoff, wrapped up immediately by Carter Grossel of Auburndale.
Got a yard, so it's going to be 3rd and 8.
Third down now.
Last season for 11-man football for Assumption, at least for the near future, they will be going to an 8-man schedule next season. Rothschild, the other team in this conference, went 8-man this season. So, and as usual, we will have a lot of conference realignment during the winter and spring, so all of this will be completely different come next season. Flag on the play.
Flag thrown before the play.
And an offsides on Auburndale. Now a 3rd and 8 becomes a 3rd and 3.
Line up in the neutral zone. That will be a 5-yard walk-off. 3rd down and 4 now for the Royals.
A little bit more manageable. Steiner under center. He was in shotgun up in Edgar. Hands off. Oh, fake the handoff. Got a first down. Good play.
Keeps it on the quarterback option there.
Steiner.
Down by Josh Lundgren of Auburndale. Steiner gets into the Auburndale side of the field, so the Assumption Royals will have it 1st and 10 at Auburndale's 47-yard line.
So gain of 6. Royals looking to see if they can get a touchdown on the board here. This time they hand it off to Martin. Camden Martin picks up a few.
Camden Martin in the ball carrier. Wrapped up around the ankles by Joshua Lundgren of Auburndale.
Joe Anderson here with Braden Bullis to bring you tonight's football game, the CWC, Merriwood CWC. The penultimate game of the season for 11-man. And the final games for 8-man are tonight. 2nd down and 6. And
the first back through, and that's Wiley Cornwell for Assumption.
Cornwell picks up a few.
Logan Nagel on the tackle for Auburndale.
Gain of about 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Just inside the
For all your orthopedic needs, place your trust in Wisconsin River Orthopedics. You'll find advanced comprehensive orthopedic care and specialized medical feedback on any injury. Learn more at WROinstitute.com. 3rd and 3 for the Royals. Steiner. Hands off. And not much at all.
Kalen Ott takes the handoff.
Kalen Ott, the ball carrier.
Carter Grossel and Coleman Becker on the tackle for Auburndale.
And no gain. So a 4th down and 3.
4th down for Assumption.
Tell you, friends, do not get this crud that I've had for the last 2 weeks. It's awful. Got a cough that could shake the leaves off trees. The Royals, 4th and 3 from the 40 of Auburndale. Steinert, pitch. Martin. And nothing doing.
Camden Martin takes the pitch, goes to the right side. Trevor Trowbridge and Ray Teska on the tackle for Auburndale. Comes up short of the line again, means the ball goes over on downs, and that's an Auburndale first down.
So 1st and 10 Auburndale, and they're going to spot the ball at the 40-yard line. With 5:31 left here in the first quarter. I think Auburndale has possessed the ball for about a grand total of 40 seconds. A scoop and score on a fumble and a 37-yard touchdown bomb. Handoff, good run.
Nate Van Wy takes the
Van Wy, the ball carrier.
Picks up about 5 yards on the play. Dave Hockey.
So gain of 5, 2nd and 5.
Tackle for the Royals.
Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They're now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office and accept most insurance. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. Set up a free consultation today. Handoff.
Van Wy, the ball carrier, tripped up by Wiley Cornwell of Assumption.
He picked up about 2.
Play 3rd and 3 now for the Eagles.
3rd down and 3. Wirtz & Company of Wisconsin Rapids is ready to construct your dreams. If you can dream it, Wirtz & Company will make it come true. Wirtz & Company of Wisconsin Rapids, 715-213-1281, and Wirtz & Company on Facebook. Weinfurter in shotgun. 2 wideouts to his right, 1 to his left. Keeps it himself. Scampers to the right. There goes Weinfurter. 1 person to beat. And Martin finally tackles him from behind. From the 46-yard line. That's 4. 14, 24, 34, 39. 40-yard scamper for Mr. Weinfurter.
1st and 10 for Auburndale at the 14-yard line of the Royals.
They're at the 14. Van Wy alongside Weinfurter motion, and they give it to Teska, and Teska off left side. Teska is he in? No, he is short.
The handoff goes over the left side. Gets
close to another first down, and he picks it up. So from the 14, he picked up 11. 1st and goal at the 3 for the Eagles.
Goal from about the 2-yard line for Auburndale.
Weinfurter with Van Wy to his right. Oh, muff snap. Weinfurter trying to make something out of nothing. And finally brought down by Wiley Cornwell. Cornwell ran the blitz and got a hold of Weinfurter, who had a fumble on the play, and picked it up. And
pick it up, brought down in the backfield, though, by Wiley Cornwell.
So from the
And Odin Kratz
4, he lost 7.
For the Eagles.
2nd and goal from the 11 for Auburndale. They get the play in. Trowbridge wide to the left. Teska in the slot. Motion by Teska. Handoff Van Wy. Van Wy picks up about 3-4 yards.
Nate Van Wy, the ball carrier for Auburndale.
It's an inside the 10.
On the tackle for the Royals.
3rd and goal.
Gain of 4.
So he picks up 4.
From the 7 for Auburndale.
So 3rd and goal from the 7. Weinfurter gets the signal in from Coach Anderson. Van Wy to his, now moves him to his right. Teska in the slot. Akins wide to the right. Weinfurter throws, and he caught it! Touchdown, Van Wy!
Touchdown, Auburndale. Weinfurter scrambling behind the line, finds Nathan Van Wy, who comes back and makes the grab for the score for Auburndale.
And that was another Serve Pro touchdown. Call Serve Pro the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. Extra point kick, hold, snap, or snap, hold, and the kick is good.
It is good. Auburndale.
2:05 left in quarter 1. It's all Auburndale, 21-0. We'll be back after these messages. You're watching high school football and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
At R&R Flooring and Furniture, we sell products that look good and products that last.
You want a great selection at a great price and a company that stands behind their products? You will find Wolfcraft, Ashley, Marshfield Furniture, and more.
Looking to get the best sleep of your life? We have a mattress for you. Get a 15-year non-paraded hybrid mattress for only 25 cents a night, and we also carry adjustable beds. When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses, it's easy. Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
Coming back here to Auburndale. A 60-yard drive in 7 plays. Capped off by a Weinfurter to Van Wy touchdown pass of 7 yards. Looked like Van Wy was just kind of throwing a duck up there, and Van Wy camped right underneath it and scooped it up and got the touchdown.
Auburndale marching back deep to receive for Assumption.
Not a good night if you're a Royals fan for football.
Alex Zerflu.
Zerflu with the return.
Takes the bouncing kickoff.
And they're going to spot the ball at the Assumption 36, 35. 35.
Assumption will have it 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
36. Listen to the pastor, the PA. Should have known better. 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. 21-0. Auburndale on their homecoming night. A beautiful night for homecoming. No threat of rain. That breeze from the north-northwest that they were talking about has really quieted down. It's a cool, crisp evening here in central Wisconsin. Steinert underneath his center. Hands it off. And a scrum, Cornwell stacked up.
Russell and Russ Teska on the tackle for Auburndale.
Neither team has punted.
Forward progress is ruled to have been made up to the 39-yard line. 2nd down.
So gain of 4, 2nd down and 6. Metalco in Wisconsin Rapids is one of North America's largest aluminum billet and slab producers. Come get to know Metalco and know their mission and how their mission, visions, and values set them apart. Find your future job at Metalco and apply online at metalco.com. Handoff up the middle. You're going to hear an awful lot of Wiley Cornwell. He is a horse for Assumption.
I believe that was Cornwell on the carrier.
And he picked up about, let's say he picked up 2. Valley Communities Credit Union. For 90 years, Valley Communities Credit Union has been part of your hometown team. Local, trusted, strong. Valley Communities Credit Union, where community comes first. Federally insured by NCUA. 3rd and 4 for the Royals. Again, handoff. to Cornwell. Short of a first down.
The ball carrier, gain of a yard and a half or so on the play. That will bring up 4th down for the Royals.
He needed 4, he got 2. Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last. Saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors, we guarantee quality you can trust.
And that brings us
That ends the first quarter. 21-0 in favor of Auburndale. Back after these messages, you're watching high school football and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Homecoming week,
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale. We have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
On the girls' side.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school football. Joe Anderson here, joined by the Vicar of Video, Mr. Braden Bullis, on production tonight. I'm outside on my table sitting amongst the fans here, surrounded by Auburndale fans. Get a little bit better view out here. But it's been all Auburndale tonight. They have really taken the Royals to the woodshed here in the first quarter.
Second quarter,
it's going to be a 4th down and 2 for the Royals.
At their own 44-yard line.
And at this point in the season, you're going to go for every 4th down you have, if your assumption. Pass is complete. He picks up the first down and more. And that pass completion to Trey France.
Pass over to the left flat, Trey France, the receiver. And he is forced out of bounds by Peyton Weinford of Auburndale, but not before France picks up a first down for the Royals.
And that's a gain of about
Auburndale's 47
10 yards. So Assumption picks up their second first down of the matchup here. Wideouts right and left. Steinert under center. 2 in the backfield. Motion. Flag on the play. This is going to come back. It's a good run. He's still on his feet. That's Steinert. But I'm afraid that's going to come back due to holding, because that was right in that area where it's holding. The side judge threw that.
His way up the field, but there is a flag on the play.
And the white hat is going over to they're going to take him back. Have we decided what the call is? I'm assuming it's holding. No indication. They're talking to Coach Anderson. Does he want to take the penalty or not? And they're going to take the penalty. Illegal shift.
Illegal shift called against Assumption. Five-yard walk.
I was going to say that's a 5-yard penalty.
First down.
Now you got a 1st and 15. Ritchie Funeral Home has been serving family after family in Nakusa and Wisconsin Rapids since 1957. Find the very best in personal service at Ritchie Funeral Home, or find them online at ritchiefuneralhome.com. 1st and 15, all the way back to the 50. Handoff up the middle.
Hand off to the first back through, and that is Wiley Cornwell.
Cornwell picks up about 6.
Teska on the tackle for Auburndale. Call it a 6-yard gain, 2nd and 9 for Assumption.
Econ Electric is your local residential, commercial, and industrial electrical service provider. Since 1970, people have turned to Econ Electric. That's Econ Electric in Wisconsin Rapids. 2nd down and 9 for the Royals. At the Auburndale 47. 46, check that. And from the 46 to the 41, a pickup of 5.
Braxton Steiner, quarterback, on the keeper there.
Steiner keeps it, picks up 5. It's going to be 3rd down and 5. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors. Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. 3rd and 5. Handoff. Close to a first down. Strong run by Wiley Cornwell. He needed 5. And he got 6.
Cornwell on the carry. Russ Teska on the tackle for Auburndale.
1st and 10 for the Royals at the 36 of Assumption.
36-yard line.
Nakusa Port Edward State Bank proudly supports our local athletes and their families. From business to personal banking and everywhere in between, let Nakusa Port Edward State Bank work for you. 1st and 10 for the Royals. Handoff. Cornwell stacked up at the line.
Cornwell, the ball carrier, wrapped up by Carter Grossel of Auburndale.
No gain. 2nd and 10. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. And Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling places your comfort at home as their highest priority. Not too hot, not too cold. That's the plan with Rapid Sheet Metal in Wisconsin Rapids. Give them a call or find them online at rapidsheetmetal.com. Steinert's pass. Complete, incomplete.
Pass falls incomplete.
Incomplete.
Martin, the intended receiver. 3rd and 9 for the Royals.
3rd and 9. Get the best tire prices, period, during the factory direct tire sale at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Up to $200 back by online or email rebate on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires when you use the Goodyear credit card. On now at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. 3rd and 9 for the Royals. Steiner takes the snap, goes back to pass, rolls to his left, scampers, throws it for his life, and it just goes out of bounds.
Steiner's pass incomplete, out of
He
bounds.
had to
Heavy pressure
get rid of that because he had half of the Auburndale defensive line crushing down on him.
Applying the pressure there.
So 4th down and 9 from the 35 for the Royals. You're going to love it. You're going to love home furniture. Fill your home with the best from home furniture. Sofas, sectionals, beds, recliners, lighting, tables, rugs, and so much more. Home furniture with locations on Grand Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids and Post Road in Plover. Got my singing voice back at least. I impressed the lady sitting in front of me. So, I was a choir director for 35 years. So, oh, thank you. Pardon me. Timeout Assumption. Back after this, you're watching high school football and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Northwoods Windows has been helping homeowners all over central and northern Wisconsin with replacement windows, patio entry doors, and more. We've done installations in over 10,000 homes, including cottages, churches, and businesses. Our installers are trained, experienced professionals, and we're an authorized dealer of home improvement products from some of the top manufacturers. We offer free in-home consultations, no-pressure sales, honest pricing, and a job well done. Contact Northwood Windows today and see why you should choose us.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
The Auburndale volleyball team.
Williams Plumbing and Heating is locally owned and operated right here in Wisconsin Rapids. For all of your plumbing and heating needs, why look anywhere else? Call Williams Plumbing and Heating or find them online at WR.com. Fourth down and 9 for the Assumption Royals. Motion. Back to pass. Is Steiner rolls to his right. Oh, he gets crunched. Loses the ball. Oh my gosh, Steiner just got crunched. Gets up slowly.
The strip sack of Steiner's fumble on it is recovered by Auburndale's Russell Teska.
So Teska with another fumble recovery. And Auburndale will begin 1st and 10 with 8:39 left at their own 37.
Auburndale has it 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
This time shotgun for Weinfurter. Hands off to Van Wy. And Van Wy picks up about 4, maybe 5.
Nate Van
See where the ball is placed.
The ball carrier.
We'll give him 4.
Assumption.
Auburndale moves quickly. Teska in the slot. Weinfurter in shotgun, takes it himself, runs to our off-right tackle. There goes Weinfurter, still on his feet. 30. And an excellent run from the 41, plus 9, 19, 29. 39-yard run. First down. Good run for Weinfurter. Weinfurter also had a 40-yard scamper, so he's got 79 yards. Well, he lost a few. He lost 7. 1st and 10 from the 20. Back to passes. Weinfurter looks to his right. Little too high.
Weinfurter's pass incomplete. Ray Teska, the intended receiver. 2nd down now.
Solaris is your hometown fiber internet provider. Just like our athletes bring their best to the field, we bring our best to your home. With lightning fast, reliable fiber internet that never quits. Stream, game, and connect without missing a beat. Get connected. Stay connected at Solaris.net. Second and 10. Handoff this time to the left. Runs going left is Van Wy. We'll say 11 guys in a cloud of dust, but no dust. And Van
Wy takes the handoff.
Van Wy picks up
5 yards.
5, so it'll be 3rd and 5.
And Camden Martin on the
like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
3rd and 5
Let
now
Carrie
for
Van Aert with
Auburndale.
State Farm be your go-to for all your insurance needs. Carrie and her staff are always there to help you understand your options and come away with the right coverage for you. That's Carrie Van Aert with State Farm in Wisconsin Rapids. 3rd and 5. Snap. Penalty marker flies up. Van Wy is going to run for a first down inside the 5, but this may come back.
But there was a
that same wing official talks to the white hat. And it's going to be against Auburndale as the referee is looking at the Assumption coach, Mr. Sullivan. Illegal shift.
Illegal shift called against Auburndale.
So that's a 5-yard penalty.
It will remain 3rd down.
3rd down now and 10. They're going to move the ball back to the 20. .6:45 left here in the first half. Joe Anderson, joined by the maestro of the modulator, Braden Bullis. Good lad. Had a nice chat with him before the game. Good. One thing about producers for Zaleski, they're all very talented. Weinfurter in shotgun. Pumps once, rolls to his left. He's on his feet. He's running still. There goes Weinfurter inside the 10.
Weinfurter on the keeper.
Saw nothing and took it himself.
Steinert and Cornwell on the tackle for.
And they're going to spot the ball at the 6.
And Weinfurter is able to get down to the 6-yard line, and that's an Auburndale first down.
First and goal for Auburndale. Shouldn't financial advice focus on you, your goals, your dreams? Your Modern Woodman of America representative can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement. Call Scott Patrick at 715-424-1873 to start the conversation.
Van Wy takes the handoff.
Van Wy, the ball carrier.
Gain of a couple on the play.
Picks up 2. Second and goal.
On the tackle for
Today's game is brought to you by Ski's Meat Market, Maida Custom, Key Savings Bank, Culligan Water, and Express Employment. Second and goal from the 4. Teska, touchdown.
Touchdown, Auburndale.
Number 4 for 4 yards.
Run for the score.
So Ray Teska takes it in. With 5:42.
Cherney set for the extra point attempt.
Cherney to kick the extra point. Snap, hold, kick is up, and it is true.
And it is
that was
good.
Another ServPro touchdown. ServPro for your number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. ServPro like it never even happened. Back after this, you're watching high school football and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
Back here in Auburndale, it's been all Eagles here for their homecoming match tonight. That last score for the Eagles, 7 plays, 63 yards, capped off by a 4-yard touchdown by Ray Teska. Kick was good, and it's 28-0 in favor of the home team, the Auburndale Eagles. At halftime, we will bring you Hard Knocks, so stay tuned for that. Cherney with the kick, a high kick. One of the up men pick it up. I believe it's 8. Reed Sauter.
Reed Sauter on the return. Evan Bowman and Coleman Becker on the tackle.
Not to be out of line, but if you're wondering what the running clock situation is, it has to hit 35.
Orioles will have it 1st and 10.
They spot the ball at their own 41.
37-yard line.
37. 5:36 left. And again, just saying, if you're wondering about the running clock, it's got to be 35 points or more, and it can start in the second quarter. Auburndale, or Assumption on the move. Handoff up the middle.
Steinert on the keeper, right up the middle for a couple of yards.
Steinert keeps it.
Russ Teska and Dawson Baird on the tackle for Auburndale. Second.
Hear a cheer from some of the fans when some of the younger other fellows get a tackle and get their name mentioned. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8. They've got a strong core of juniors on the Assumption team, and they're looking forward to moving to that 8-man next year. Steiner back to pass, scrambles for his life. Did he fumble again? No, he didn't, thank goodness.
Steiner drops back and is met in the backfield by Logan Nagel.
And everything he gained in that first carry, he just lost.
Loss on the play, and that will bring up 3rd and long now.
It's been a tough season for Assumption, but they know that. And John Sullivan has been the coach there for a long time. Or Jeff Sullivan, excuse me. Long-time coach at Assumption. 8-man is a very interesting game. I ref a lot of it at Owen Withey, and it's football, but it's a lot different. You got to look for different things. 3rd and 10. Steiner keeps it. Flags fly in. There's going to be a holding call at least. One, if not two.
On the option or on the right end.
So Steiner kept it, thought about the pitch, but held on to it. But where the flags flew is where holding happens. So he's close to a first down where the ball is spotted. And it's holding. In high school, remember, it's where the flag is thrown. It's where the spot of the foul was. And it is holding. It's 10 yards back.
The call is holding against the Royals.
Don't forget our friends from Nasonville Dairy. Make those fresh cheese curds every day.
10-yard
You
walk
can get your fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com.
For the Royals.
So I always say, if you want to be my friend for life, buy me Nasonville cheese curds, buy me sausage, and I'll be your friend for life. Can't go wrong with Nasonville cheese curds and sausage. That and some Braunschweiger. Oof. 3rd and 13. Steiner, pitch. And maybe got one or got back to the line of scrimmage.
Kalen Ott takes the pitch on the left side.
That was
Logan Nagel
Callan
wraps
Ott.
him up in the backfield, and that will bring up 4th down.
And I don't think Ott picked up anything. First punt of the contest, and it will be for Assumption. Ball's back at their own 33. Assumption stayed with Edgar. I did that game for them, and they stayed with them for a half, but then the second half, everything went kaflooey. Timeout called. We'll be back after this. You're watching high school football and Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShudsDelivered.com.
If you ask us, picking out new furniture should be fun, and when you work with us, it is. Home Furniture's free design assistance in your home or in our store. We make the process as easy as possible by helping you envision what your furniture and your room will look like. What inspires you? Visit Home Furniture today to create a single sofa or an entire room. We'll help you bring it all together. Dream it, create it, love it. Home Furniture's free design assistance, West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school football. Joe Anderson, Braden Bullis bringing you tonight's action here from Auburndale. 4th down.
After the 4th down now for the Royals.
Pardon me, in 15. Royals will be punting. Snap, flag, Punt is away. And Auburndale gets away from it. Well, this may come back.
Down to the 41-yard line, but once again, there is a flag thrown on the play at the line of scrimmage.
Got to give a shout out to Judy Reimer. Maybe it's Judy Reimer. She's cheering for the Royals. Looking for other people to chime in. Leave your name or just leave a positive comment on the YouTube page. I'll give you a shout out. Penalty is on Auburndale. It may be a post-possession that once the ball is away. Not sure. Whitehat is explaining it to Coach Anderson for Auburndale. And he'll wear those shorts until the snow flies. Illegal procedure was against the Royals. It was declined. And they're going to mark it off.
Motion called against Assumption.
So they move the ball up to the 46-yard line.
For the punt, so Auburndale does have it 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
2:46 left here in the half. Receivers right and left. Van Wy with Weinfurter in the backfield. Weinfurter pass down the right sideline. Complete! Great catch by number 10, Trevin Sievers.
Weinfurter's pass is complete. Trevin Sievers on the reception.
So from the 46, that's 4. 14,
4-yard line, and that's in Auburndale. 1st down.
24, 29, 30-yard pass for a 1st down. Same formation. This time they hand it off. And there goes Van Wy. He's turning on the Jets, and he's got a touchdown. That's another Serve Pro touchdown called Serve Pro, the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened.
25-yard.
Van Wy with a 25-yard TD run.
Downfield by Trevor Trowbridge. Cherney set for the extra point attempt.
Cherney with the extra point kick. And that one he's going to miss.
And it is no good.
Oh, goodness.
So with 2.5 left in the first half.
2:30 left here in the first half. 34-0. Auburndale back after this. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Back here in Auburndale, a 25-yard touchdown run by Van Wy. Nathan Van Wy. Young man coming up to give his parents a little grief here. Probably hit him up for money, too. Van Wy, 25-yard touchdown run. And with the missed extra point, it stands at 34-0. At 35, we would have had the running clock, but that is not the case at the moment. Kickoff. And has to down it.
Cherry's kick is gathered.
And deep in their own territory. They're going to spot the ball inside the 10.
The 5-yard line.
Pardon me, at the Assumption 5. My goodness. 2:28 left.
Assumption will have it 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Bobber's chimed in. Thank you for saying hi. He says, how about them Eagles? Judy's cheering for the Royals. Trailing by 34. 1st and 10 at their own 5. Steinert. Handoff up the middle. Stacked up. I think it was Cornwell.
Handoff to the first back through. Brought down after a gain of maybe a yard.
That's Cornwell. He's their horse. I am not sure who they will be taking on next Friday, if any game at all, for Assumption. They were scheduled to play Rosholt, but Rosholt is playing 8-man this year. So go to ZaleskiSports.com and check the upcoming games and their team schedules. Flag comes in late from the back judge. You don't see that.
It was Cornwell on the carrier there.
There might have been some extracurricular activity going on. When the back judge throws his flag that vehemently, something's up. Rumble AZ cheering for the Eagles from Tucson. Hey, thanks for chiming in, everybody. We got a great crowd watching, great viewers. They're discussing what the penalty is. So we know we got Judy Bobber and Rumble AZ watching, looking for other people to leave a positive comment on the air. I know at halftime I am going to put on my heavier jacket. I've got my pullover, my infamous Northwestern pullover on, and it's just getting chilly enough that you want to have a heavier coat. So I brought the Packer coat. I'm glad I did. Still discussing. Okay. Whitehead is discussing with the wing official. Personal foul. Personal foul. Two personal fouls.
Called against Assumption.
On Assumption.
I believe the one was.
And we have a timeout called. Not sure by whom. Back after this, you're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
At Nicolay Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $20 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at NicolayBank.com. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Back here in Auburndale, the Eagles call timeout. Two personal fouls were called against against the Royals. They accepted one. They're both 15 yards, but with the ball being at the 5-yard line, you do half the distance to the goal. So now it's 3rd down and 13.
3rd and long now for Assumption from their own.
And Assumption with their backs against their own goal line. Flags again. False start.
The snap, there is a false start called against Assumption. That's half the distance to the goal line.
And Assumption going the wrong way.
A little bit longer.
And the Royals would like to get out of this half as soon as they can. But there's 1:39 left. They break the huddle. Reed Sauter is wide to the right. Steinert under center motion. Steinert pitches it out of. Now, is that an incomplete pass?
Pitch at the last moment, and
So that has to be considered a forward pass.
Hands out of bounds. It remains assumption ball, but that will bring up 4th down.
That's got to be an incomplete pass because it was a forward lateral. It did go out of bounds, but yet, if you're going to kind of a shovel pass, either way you look at it, it wasn't the greatest play you could hopefully design. And they're going to punt. Teska back to receive. Kicking from his own end zone, end over end kick. He kicks it out of bounds, and it's going to be just shy of.
Out of bounds near 40. Call it the 43. 37, where Auburndale will have a 1st and 10 with just under a minute and a half left in the half.
And they spot the ball at the 37. Yep, just double checking. 1:28 left. Time of possession right now is going to be big, be very big on time for Assumption, but Auburndale just scores so quickly. Full backfield. Weinfurter in shotgun. Rolls to his right, does Weinfurter. Pass is complete to Teska. And they tackle him with gusto.
Pass is complete. Trey Teska on the reception. Camden Martin on the tackle for Assumption.
And no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd down now.
Clock stops. Let's see if we can get some more people to chime in, leaving comments on the YouTube page. Shout outs to Judy, Bobber, and Rumble AZ. Good pass, complete. He's still on his feet.
Trowbridge on the reception, gets it down inside the 20.
So from the 37.
Reed Sauter on the tackle for Assumption.
And timeout Assumption.
That's their 2nd.
We'll take another one as well. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, brought to you today by ShedsDelivered.com.
I got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Ruth Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile. Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Back here in Auburndale, coming out of the Eagle timeout, kind of making my own comments on the marching band uniforms. Like the plumes on the hats. Not a fan of the capes, though. Never have been. 49 seconds left. 1st and 10 from the 17 for Auburndale. And Van Wy brought down.
Van Wy takes the handoff. Tries
by Cornwell.
Left side of the line. Brought down by A.J. Plummer of Assumption. 2nd down now.
Gain of 4. 2nd and 6. Clock running. 30 seconds. Weinfurter back to pass. Throws to his right. In the end zone. Touchdown!
Touchdown, Auburndale. Will Akins.
Will Akins, the receiver.
Reception for the score.
13-yard TD pass. With 23 seconds left. Extra point kick coming up. Oh, and then we got another penalty marker. False start on Auburndale. Bobber said if I didn't tear my ACL, I would be out there.
False start called against Auburndale, so they'll try.
This is a dead. By the way, during
Cherney to do the kicking for the
during extra points, there is no running clock. The clock does not run, and if you get it blocked or you miss it, whatever, it's just a dead ball. Snap, kick, hold, kick is up, and it is good.
It is good. So with 23 seconds left.
41 zip here, 23 seconds before halftime. Back after this, you're watching high school football in Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
Back here in Auburndale, it's been all Eagles here tonight. 4-play drive, 37 yards. Capped off by a 13-yard touchdown pass from Weinfurter to Akins. And we will now have the running clock. The kick was good.
Cherney set to do the kicking for Auburndale.
Cherney's going to be having a sore right leg from all the kicking he's done tonight. Good high kick, returnable. Martin still on his feet. Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. There goes Martin. Still on his feet. Finally brought down at midfield.
Camden Martin, 40 yards on the return.
But the clock will run, and that will pretty much wrap up.
Brought down finally by Brennan Welch of Auburndale.
They're not going to have enough time to get a play off before the end of the half. And that'll do it for half number one. Auburndale with a solid lead, 41-0. Stay tuned for Hard Knocks coming up next on Zaleski Sports. We'll see you at the start of the second half, back after Hard Knocks.
Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hard Knocks on Zaleski Sports is presented by Security Health Plan. SecurityHealth.org is your portal to find your plan, a doctor, prescription tools, and more. For 24/7 access and all the tools and resources needed to improve your well-being, right at your fingertips, visit SecurityHealth.org.
Over the last 2 weeks, Cadott went 1-1. They fell to Spring Valley on the road and beat Cameron in a conference game. This week, they're back home for homecoming and will face a tough team, Chautauqua Weyerhaeuser.
Yeah, Spring Valley, we just didn't play very well. Spring Valley's got a good squad and they're coached well. And we just weren't ready. We had a couple guys hurt and a couple guys out of position, so I don't think we had those guys ready to play from a coach's perspective, and we'll take that. That's on us, and we need to do a better job of preparing them a little bit better. And so it almost felt like a must-win against Cameron. So being down 13-12 there for a little bit, we made a big drive at the end of the first half.
I think in the second half, our defense really turned it on. I think they scored once in the second half. Our defense really turned it around. Everybody was flying to the ball and just making really great plays on the defense. That's what slowed it down and allowed our offense to just do what they do.
Right! Go, shit!
Over X strong red. Over X strong red. Ready, break. Go, Evan.
Left! Now lined up right, guys. Belt, you gotta be out further there. Further? We had a stud out there.
Snipper back as a tight end. Stay back out.
Reset that one, coach. Reset that one.
Yeah. Helps get us going for the next week and helps with confidence and have a good week of practice. Cummings is just kind of really excited. Everybody shows up, so everybody's really pumped, and the stands are loud, so it's just kind of really exciting to just play football on that weekend.
And this week is going to be a real challenge. I mean, our goals, and which I've told you guys from the get-go, is we wanted to be get playoff berth. We wanted to be the top couple spots in the conference, and then try to make a deep run from there. So this game will go a long ways in showing where we'll be in that goal process here. So yeah, we're looking to have a good hard week of practice and show up on Friday and hopefully have some energy and be ready to go for homecoming. So.
One of the ways that second guys, he's got to loop around. Anthony, you coming through and you're fast enough that he's coming right off your butt coming through. The purpose of this is when it's the first guy we want him, if you're coming through first, we want you to drag him with. And if you go fast, he's potentially going to go with you. He's not even going to see full check over here. He comes off your butt. He comes right into here while this guy comes that direction. But it's got to be quick. Ready! Hit! Ready! Hit! Hit! Hey! Hit! Hit!
Guys, it's 7 minutes of practice. I'd argue maybe the most important 7 minutes, okay? We literally, the game Friday, you guys remember I think it was the last touchdown we gave up? Game didn't track near hip. 4 guys tried to tackle high, touchdown. Okay? We need to tackle. We're ever going to be good on defense.
All right. Hey, let's break it down. Leaders, we got to get better.
Let's go. Come on, let's go.
All right, count on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah! You got water.
Wild as a dream may be, just imagine the possibilities. There's an adventure over the wall, making friends instead of enemies. Eye to eye, heart to heart, are we seeing beyond the lie? Hand in hand, cheek to cheek, could we redeem the promised land?
Locked in. We got to get movement first, okay? Big guy, that's what we need. Okay. Ready. Down. Jeff.
Welcome to Cadott, Wisconsin, where the Chautauqua Weyerhaeuser Bulldogs come in to take on the Cadott Hornets on their homecoming day. Shatek back to kick. A little bit of fanfare there, and we're underway. And solid return before being snuffed at the 25, which is where Cadott will set up on offense. Back to punt, and it's high. And now this will be good starting field position for the Bulldogs at the 41 of Cadott.
One high man.
Becker keeps it himself once again, and that's another good rush from Becker. That's a good carry there once again. Got a yard or two to go. Becker avoids a tackle, and he's into the end zone. Shatek Weyerhaeuser on top. They're going for it. It's 4th and 9. That was an 11-yard gain. And to Rickle, he slips. And that was a costly slip, as it'll be a turnover on downs. Handoff, and there's room to run. Rickle chasing, and that's Nichols with a big carry, which got them to about the 40. Passes up, and too long. That would have been a good look. And he drops the ball. Still has time to throw it. He chucks it downfield, and Rickle gets a hand on it. Nice defense from Rickle. Weeks fakes the handoff, lets it go to Schneider. Nice connection from Jake Weeks to Max Schneider. Weeks under center. Look to Ramsier once again, and he cuts up the middle. He probably has the most speed for the Hornets. He's down at the 25. Weeks steps back to pass. He airs it out to Rickle, who makes the catch. Handoff to Rickle, and he's into the end zone, and Cadott ties it up at 6. And Rickle continues his hot streak. And the first half. And Becker's being chased. And that's incomplete. Turnover on downs. So it's likely to be the last play of the half. Low snap. Up the middle to Faber. And he's tackled, and that's how the half ends. Cadott 6, Shatek Weyerhaeuser 6.
We are, they're up on us before we can do anything, so we can't get downfield because they're already on us. You got to get off the ball fast, and we got to get driving them down the field. Okay? But all in all, pretty good first half. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Second half is ours.
Let's go, guys. Keep driving down the field.
Welcome back to Shatek Weyerhaeuser and Cadott football. We're set up for a good second half. I believe there's an injury at the end of the half. Faber. So now there's a backup kicker. That's something to watch. And that was a muffed return. And Cadott with the ball. Looks like it is Brock Fulchek. He drops it but gets it away. That's a line drive. Picked up at around the 15. Down the sideline. Out of bounds at about the 40. Good return there. So it's almost like that all never even happened. A minute and a half went away, and Shatek sets up at about where they would have. Becker rolls out. Looks for a man down the sideline. It's completed, and a first down on either side. Becker back to pass to Nichols. And he's tackled. That's Kellen Blanchette with the tackle. There'll be another turnover on downs for Shatek Weyerhaeuser. It's a handoff up the middle. Nice run from Blanchette. Back-to-back plays from Blanchette from offense to defense, where he was a difference maker. Rickle in motion. Hands off to Rickle. And that's going to be a first down for Cadott. Low snap, but Weeks handles it. He launches into the end zone. Toe tap in the end, just short of the end zone. But it is caught by Rickle. A yard to go for the Hornets. Weeks keeps it himself. I don't think he got it. And it's a turnover. So Becker back to punt. 2 men set to return for Cadott. That's a nice punt, given this where he kicked it from. And a decent return. And twisting down. That is Joel Weeks. And that's a high snap, but Fulchek gets it. That's a low line drive, but it takes a nice bounce for Cadott. 5 seconds left. And we're heading to overtime. Shatek Weyerhaeuser 6, Cadott 6. We'll be right back. Back. He's chased.
Throw it!
And a late hand in there. Saved the first down. That was a big stop from Winchell. Weeks steps back to pass, avoids the rush, and it's picked off. Weeks back to pass, another interception. That was Wellner was the target, and he wasn't even looking. So another miscommunication on quarterback and receiver. Becker keeps it himself. He's taken down by Fulchek. Actually, that's Brock Webster on the tackle. So if the Bulldogs don't get it here, we'll be down to third overtime, which I presume they will start on offense. Ball in the air. Caught! Touchdown! And that's how this one ends. I think that was Tanner Wood. The Bulldogs walk it off.
You guys played your hearts out. I'm really proud of you guys. That was a hell of a game. You know, we just didn't make one play, and that was really different in the game. Right? But you guys played your hearts out. You gave that team all they can handle in that, so we probably should have won that game. In all seriousness, right? We got it down here at the 1 side, and overtime was left off. I could have done a better job. So I didn't do a good enough job. It's my fault.
Wild as a dream may be, just imagine the possibilities. There's an adventure over the...
Hard Knocks on Zaleski Sports is presented by Security Health Plan. SecurityHealth.org is your portal to find your plan, a doctor, prescription tools, and more. For 24/7 access and all the tools and resources needed to improve your well-being, right at your fingertips, visit SecurityHealth.org.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
Ignition sequence start.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries higher quality furniture from all of your favorite brands because we want you to be proud of your space.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries all of your favorite appliance brands so we can save you money on the products you trust.
It just makes sense that Mittens services what we sell because we want your home to be comfortable and run smoothly.
It just makes sense. Central Wisconsin has shopped at Mittens since 1938 because we have it all.
Welcome back to Auburndale, Zaleski Sports Broadcast of high school football. It's homecoming here for the Eagles, and they lead 41-0 at halftime. A quick recap of the scoring, all for Auburndale. Third play of the game, Assumption with possession fumbled, and a scoop and score for Tevin Bauer for a 10-yard return. Kick was good. It was 7-0. Another fumble by Assumption on their first play of their second possession, picked up by Trevor Trowbridge at the Assumption 37, and one play later, a 37-yard touchdown pass Weinfurter to Teska, and it was 14-0. Next Auburndale possession, 7-play drive of 60 yards, capped off by a 7-yard run by Weinfurter. 21-0, and in the second quarter, you had Auburndale cap off another 7-play drive of 63 yards, a 4-yard touchdown run by Ray Teska. 28-0. Auburndale another 2-play drive, 54 yards, a 25-yard touchdown run by Van Wy, and a 13-yard touchdown pass from Weinfurter to Akins. Wrapped up all the scoring in the...
Goes to Ross Teska, who catches it and goes down right at Auburndale's 45-yard line where...
Wrapped up the scoring. Here in the third quarter, we're going to have a running clock as the point difference is greater than 35. It's 35 points or more. Excuse me. So Auburndale begins 1st and 10 at their own 40. Run. You're going to see a lot of the younger lads for Auburndale. Julian Anderson now getting a carry.
3 or 4 on the play.
He wears number 2.
Quantran on the tackle for...
Got a new quarterback in for Auburndale. Number 5, Truxton Becker. You're going to see an awful lot of handoffs here in the second half for Auburndale. Another carry for Julian Anderson.
Julian Anderson again on the handoff. Camden Martin, the first one there for the Royals on the defense.
Going to be 3rd down and 4. Opening drive here of the second half. Got the Packer jacket on, a little bit warmer. Handoff, Anderson again, and no gain.
Julian Anderson again, the ball here, met in the backfield immediately by the Assumption Royals, Odin France.
And he lost a yard, so it'll be 4th down.
Jaden Johnson. And that will bring up 4th down for Auburn.
Well, no gain.
And they set up in punt formation.
And the first punt of the evening for Auburndale. And back deep to kick is going to be Trevin Sievers. To punt. And he drew him off. So long as they're not set, they can all move.
offside.
And that's what they did.
Neutral zone violation against Assumption. That's a 5-yard walk-off.
And that'll give them a first down.
Auburndale a first down.
The linemen were still upright, and the 3 in the backfield along with the punter all ran towards the line and then came back, which you can do because nobody's set. And they got a first down by a penalty. Counter. Not much there for Brennan Welch.
Brennan Welch, the ball carrier. Wiley Cornwell.
And he lost a yard. But the clock continues to run since we have our point differential, so this is going to be a quick half. I've got to check my phone and see who's chiming in on the contest. Not sure who has the ball.
Truxton Becker on the quarterback keep.
Becker kept it.
Breaks one tackle to pick up a couple of yards. Third down now for.
Picked up 1. Well, when you can't find it right away on YouTube, you go to Zaleski Sports, and you click on your game, and you get a live, go to live games and find your game. Back to pass. Complete.
Becker's pass is complete to Auburndale's Carter Grossel.
Carter Grossel, the receiver.
It's up inside the 40-yard line.
He picks up 6.
Fourth down at Assumption's 38-yard line.
Let's see how Stratford and Amherst are doing, by the way.
Auburndale set in hunt formation.
That's the big game of the night is Stratford at Amherst. Fourth down, they try that punt movement again. They don't bite this time. The punt is up and away. Good punt. Takes the Auburndale bounce. Can they keep it from going in the end zone? And they do. Holy moly.
Seaver's kick rolls down inside the 5-yard line where I believe
And Assumption will begin deep in their own territory.
right about the 1 or 2 yard line there. It will be 1st and 10 for the Royals deep in their end of the field.
It is 26-14 in the third quarter. Stratford with the lead. Two powerhouse teams. First and 10 for the Royals at their own 2. Steiner. And not much.
Wiley Cornwell, the ball carrier there.
Cornwell.
And a couple on the play.
Wiley Cornwell carried the ball.
Russ Teska on
Pickup of 2, second down and 8.
Auburndale defenders on the tackle.
Check out, see who's chimed in. Bethany's chimed in. Go Auburndale from Medford. Don Anderson cheering from Thorpe for Auburndale. Just not sure about that announcer. Yeah. If that's the Don Anderson I know.
I believe it was Will Akins on the tackle there.
Third down and 9.
Loss of a couple of yards on the play. 3rd and 9 now for Assumption.
Motion. Back to pass. Steinert. He's got to get rid of it. He does. Thank goodness. If he didn't, it would have been a safety.
Steinert under heavy pressure. Throws the ball out of bounds. He's complete. And that will bring up 4th down for the Royals.
So Judy, Bobber, Rumble AZ, Doug, Dawn, Bethany have chimed in, looking for other people to say hello. Pardon me for the cough. Like I said, it's getting better, but it's still hanging on. Don't mean to rumble your speakers there. Right up against the edge of his end zone, out of bounds. Good punt, good punt. Good field by Akins, and Akins with a good return.
Will Akins on the return. Brought down by Assumption's Reed Sauter.
And they're going to spot the ball at the Assumption. It's going to be inside the 20.
Gets it in. The return gets it inside the 10-yard line. It will be 1st and goal at
the 5.
6.
Under 3 minutes. And Auburndale's going to take as much time as they can. Leading comfortably 41-0. They want to make sure at this point nobody gets hurt. Get as many of the young lads into play as they can. Same way with Assumption. 1st and goal at the 6. High snap. Muffed. Oh, boy. And picked up. There goes Cornwell. Cornwell down to the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Assumption.
Touchdown, Assumption. Wiley Cornwell on the fumble recovery, and he returns it all the way down the field for the
And
score.
he picked it up around the 20, so that was an 80-yard fumble return for touchdown for Wiley Cornwell, excuse me. Clock will stop at every score.
Quan Tran,
So the Royals get on the board. And they're going to try an extra point kick. If they kick this, we will go back to regular time. And the kick is no good.
Fumbled snap and the block on the kick there, no good.
2:08 left here in quarter number 3, 41-6. Back after this, you're watching high school football in Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Welcome back here to Auburndale. Joe Anderson joined here by Mr. Braden Bullis, Esquire, on production. Does a great job. Thank you, Braden. Assumption on the board here tonight. An 80-yard scoop and score for Wiley Cornwell. The extra point kick failed. So we stand at a 35-point difference, so the clock will continue to run once the ball is put back in play.
Cornwell set to do the kicking.
And Cornwell, after running 80 yards, now gets to kick off.
Carson Weiler and Tegan Dorhorst back deep to receive for Auburndale.
Still looking for other people to chime in. Good to hear from my old friend Don. And that kick is going to go out of bounds. So you got three choices. You can take the ball where it went out of bounds. You can take the ball at your own 35, or you can make the kicking team re-kick but 5 yards back.
Auburndale has choices here as to how they want to take this penalty.
And since the ball was never touched and in play, I think they're going to make him re-kick it. So the tee that just got thrown off gets thrown back in, and you can see the umpire
Five-yard penalty on that play and a re-kick by the Royals.
There. Got that little cough out of the way. They're going to re-kick again. Cornwell 5 yards back. Much better kick that time. Back. Tight end Dorhorst brought down. Good tackle made by A.J. Plummer.
At the 10-yard line.
Assumption will begin 1st and 10.
Plummer of the Royals.
The moon's starting to come up over the trees to our right. They're spotting the ball at the 21.
Auburndale has it 1st and 10
21.
on their own 20-yard line.
Own 20 with a minute and a half left here in quarter number 3. Handoff right side.
Truxton Becker, the ball carrier. Jaden Johnson on the tackle for
Becker with a big loss on the play.
Loss on the play. He's 2nd down for Auburndale.
But more than 4. It's going to be 24. It's going to be 2nd and 20. He lost 10 yards on that. 45 seconds, most likely the last play here of the third quarter. And another loss on the play. That time the ball was handed off to Brennan Welch.
Brennan Welch, the ball carrier, brought down by Odin France of the Royals. Loss on the play, and that will bring up 3rd down for Auburndale.
Loss of 1. It's going to be 3rd and 20, and that's going to wrap up the third quarter. Final stanza coming up. You're watching high school football and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale, we have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
In the west end of the field, Mr. Jesse Downs. Welcome to Auburndale.
Welcome back to Auburndale. It's getting rowdy here. They're doing jump around. They're throwing T-shirts.
That is courtesy of every middle school inside 6-7 today during the parade.
Final 12 minutes of play here. They're getting raucous here at homecoming. 3rd and 21.
Start the fourth quarter.
First play of the fourth quarter. And not much there. Picks up about maybe 5, 7.
I believe it was Brennan Welch on the carry there.
Welch, the ball carrier.
Cornwell on the tackle for the Royals, and Auburndale sends out the punting unit. Camden Martin back deep to receive for the Royals.
So we'll have a punt. Final stanza of play here from Auburndale. Snap. Punt is high, not long. Rather short. It's going to bounce. And it's going to take a Auburndale bounce.
Receiver's kick rolls down and is touched at the 44-yard line. Assumption will have it 1st and 10 on Auburndale's 44-yard line.
1st and 10 for Assumption. Whistle. Got to get another player in.
Timeout on the field.
Officials timeout, but the clock continues to run. They're at the Auburndale 44. 10 minutes left here in regulation. Handoff up the middle, Cornwell.
Cornwell, the ball carrier. Alex Becker and Brennan Welch on the tackle for Auburndale.
Well, friends, not to be negative Nelly here, but it looks like Assumption's going to go down tonight and fall to 2-6 overall, 2-4 in the conference. Auburndale's going to improve to 7-1 and 5-1. Not sure who Assumption will pick up to play next week. We know that Auburndale will be. Oh, we have a fumble picked up. Here he goes, rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. Oh, tripped up. Alexander Becker.
Alex Becker rumbles his way down the field.
Big man balling right there, Alex Becker. Holy moly.
30 yards on that fumble.
30-yard return for Alex Becker.
Got his 1st and 10 at the Royals' 21-yard line.
Boy, the last shoestring tackle, or he'd have had a scoop 6. Good to see those larger fellows get some ball carrying time. Handoff. Not much there.
Handoff goes to Brennan Welch, brought down by the Royals' Cornwell and
Welch, the ball carrier.
No gain on the play. 2nd down for the Eagles.
Coach Anderson has been playing a lot of his reserves here in the second half. No reason to put in a starter when you're up by 35 points in the 4th period, or even up by 41 points in the start of the 3rd. Get some of the younger lads some playing time. Pass complete to Carson Weiler.
Carson Weiler on the reception, brought down immediately by Camden Martin of the Royals.
And picked up nothing.
Might have lost a yard on the play. Will be third down for Auburndale.
3rd and 10. 7 minutes left in this homecoming contest from Auburndale. They bring in Devin Cherney. Does Auburndale. By the way, got to give a tip of the cap to the marching band at halftime. They did a great job. We were watching Hard Knocks. We had a chance to check out the marching band. They did well. Congratulations. Quarterback keeper Becker, Truxton Becker, picks up a couple.
Quarterback heat by Truxton Becker. The hole on the left side.
He picks up about 3, so it's going to be 4th down and 7. Still looking for some people to give shout-outs. Judy, Bobber, Rumble, Arizona, Doug, Dawn, and Bethany. Anybody else want to get a shout-out, leave a positive comment on the YouTube page. Tell us where you're watching from, too. Every once in a while we get a wiseacre, too. We have somebody from Andromeda watching, but we'll find out after this timeout. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Maida Custom Apparel, your local source for quality, custom decorated clothing and products. Discover a wide range of products from corporate casual wear to team uniforms, promotional items, sporting goods, and awards. Don't settle for less. With our in-house production, we will make your name or event stand out with custom sports jerseys, branded cooler bags, and personalized can coolers. Celebrate team success with custom awards and promotional items. At Maida Custom Apparel, we put your brand first. Explore your options today at maidacustom.com.
We're going to have a field goal attempt coming up. This is going to be a 35-yarder for Devin Cherney. Still in timeout here. First field goal I've had a chance to call here this season.
Auburndale set for a field goal attempt on 4th down.
Junior Devin Cherney out of the hold of Truxton Becker. 35-yarder, snap, hold, kick is up, and it is no good.
And it is no good on that 35-yard field goal attempt. Royals will have the football at the place where the ball was kicked.
And the time continues to tick away. The Assumption will begin 1st and 10 at their own 35. And both teams keeping their eye on the clock, watching it tick down to 0. Nice crowd watching tonight. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks to all of our sponsors. By the way, all the ads you see that are played and all those reads that I do, they are advertisers who help bring these games to you free on YouTube. So make sure you patronize them. Handoff up the middle, no gain.
Hand off to the first man through.
Cornwell, no, it's number 3. It's Steinert.
Evan Bowman in on the tackle there for Auburndale.
No gain, 2nd and 10. Lone touchdown for the Royals so far, an 80-yard scoop and score off a fumble. Wiley Cornwell, 80-yard return. Handoff. And stacked up at the line.
I believe quarterback Steiner kept the ball on that play.
Steiner, no gain.
Dorhorst in on the tackle for Auburndale.
So thanks for tuning in tonight. And at the conclusion of tonight's contest, we will bring you the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis. You can log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. Motion They run to the left. Quarterback rolls. Steinert just throws it out of bounds, and there's a flag thrown. And tonight during the Nasonville Dairy postgame show, the player chosen to be in the house gets swag. You'll have to check out and see what swag they get tonight. Get a free hat. Penalty marker on the play. Clock is running.
Holding called against.
Holding against.
That penalty is declined. That will bring up 4th down for Auburn. For Assumption.
Holding was declined. Holding called on Assumption. Approaching 2.5 minutes. And they're going to punt. This is Reed Souter. High snap, he tits it. Short end over end punt. Takes an Assumption bounce, and Auburndale just gets away from it.
Punt rolls down to the 46-yard line of Auburndale, where the Eagles will have it 1st and 10.
And it'll be at the Auburndale 46.
The homecoming dance is tomorrow night. Family dance at 6 p.m. to 7 p.m.
And no doubt, right now, with under 2 minutes, he wouldn't even have to run a play. So they won't have to snap the ball until about a minute and 20, minute 25. They could just take a knee and run the clock out, because I doubt very much Assumption's going to take any timeouts. Truxton Becker in shotgun, gets the snap, hands off to Becker, and doesn't get much at all. Or pardon me, Welch. Brennan Welch, the ball carrier.
Welch, Gideon Franz, and Jaden Johnson on the tackle for Assumption. Loss of a couple on the play.
Lost 2.
On 1 minute left in the 4th. 2nd down now for Auburndale.
And they're going to go in the victory formation right here. And the back judge who keeps the clock, keeps the time, 10 seconds. Five, 4, 3, and takes a knee. And that will wrap it up.
Again, we welcome all the alumni back this homecoming night.
And that will do it. The final score, Auburndale 41 and Assumption 6. Stay tuned for the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com.
And that is the game. Auburndale over the Assumption Royals 41-6. Again, we thank everyone for coming out tonight. Please.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school football. This is the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. Auburndale leaves the faithful happy tonight in the homecoming game with the 41-6 victory over Wisconsin Rapids Assumption. I'm here with head coach Jay Anderson. Coach, what are some of your thoughts on the game tonight?
Just happy we came out with a focus again, and I keep, as a coach, I'm always trying to, figure out what can kind of go wrong, what we need to work on, and we come in, and I always talk to these guys and make sure we focus and ready, and that's kind of my biggest worry from game to game. But these guys keep proving that they want to compete. and they come ready. And sometimes with the homecoming too, you start worrying about all the activities leading up. But really happy that we came out focused and really played a good football game tonight.
You improved to 7-1 on the season and 5-1, I believe, in the conference. Survey says yes. And you have Iola Scandinavia coming up.
Yeah, just not only just game by game. We talk about coming in, letting them rest and enjoying the weekend, and Sunday we get some lifts in, and then it's recycle. It's one day at a time, and we want to get better each day, and I think these guys are really into that message, and they're really happy with them and their effort again. So we get their film, do our lifts, get to go through film with them on Monday, and then back on the field with a full practice Tuesday, and again, each day improve, and it's been working so far, keeping these guys focused. They've been doing a great job.
Well, congratulations, host. Thanks for your time.
Thank you very much. Thank you for being here.
You bet. All right, I'm going to make sure I get his name right. Tevin Bauer. Tevin Bauer gets the first swag of the season from us, wearing the Zaleski sports cap. Tell us about your accomplishments tonight.
Got a touchdown on defense. My middle linebacker came in, got that ball, it popped out, landed in my hands. Got that. Got a sack for a fumble too. So,
how has your season gone overall? What are some of your highlights?
It's been going pretty well. I've been getting a lot of tackles for loss, sacks. It's all pointing to my D-line too, doing their job, keeping guys off me, getting in there. So I got to give it to them too.
Good team win tonight, wasn't it?
It was. Everyone was doing their job tonight.
Okay, well, we're going to put you in the house. You know how to do this?
First, last name, I'm in the house.
Yeah, and make it big and show off that hat.
Okay.
I'll count to 3 and give you a cue.
All right.
Right 1, 2, 3.
I'm Tevin Bauer, and I'm in the house.
All right. Thank you, Tevin.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Best of luck the rest of the season. Tevin Bauer was in the house, got the first swag, gets to wear the Zaleski sports cap. It was all, pardon me, it was all Auburndale tonight as they led from the third play of the game, Assumption's third play of the game. They fumbled. It was a strip sack, and you just saw Tevin Bauer run it in for the 7-0 score. It was a 10-yard return, and from that point on, it was all Auburndale until a fumble recovery by Wiley Cornwell of Assumption made it 41-6. Assumption falls to 2-6 on the season and 2-4 in the conference. I am unsure as to what game they will be playing next Friday night. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and check their schedule. We do know that Auburndale improves to 7-1 overall and 5-1 in the conference. They will finish the regular season next Friday night at Iola Scandinavia. One more game left in the regular season for 11-man. 8-man finished up their season tonight. Watch Zaleski Sports for the playoff picture for 8-man, which will start already next week. And in 2 weeks, we will have playoffs here on the network. But we got one more regular season week coming up on Zaleski Sports, so thanks for tuning in. For my outstanding producer, Mr. Braden Bullis, this is Joe Anderson saying thank you for watching. Again, our final score tonight from Auburndale, the Eagles 41 and the Royals 6. Have a great weekend, everybody.